This is what we all can do. Ask. Because if I ever need to fax anything, I'm going to have to ask someone because I don't know how to do it. All right, let's start this video because I need to share something with you all. And I keep hearing people say this, and I just want to clear up the record. I got to clear some records up because for some reason, people think that a certain cadence, a certain level, a certain group of people that grew up with technology in their hands are entitled and lazy. Here's what I want you to understand. It's very important that you hear this. If you're like, hey, I just don't understand. Why do they feel entitled? They move so fast. They do this. They do that. This is what I want you to understand. I literally grew up and I honestly have never known life without a phone. I've never known life without technology. I don't know life without technology. I just don't. That's why I always say I'm like Gen Z, like, because I was born in 96. That's like the last of millennials. But I literally don't know life without technology, where millennials actually do know life without technology. So this is what I need you to understand, okay? Just because someone can do something quicker does not mean that they are entitled or spoiled. Just because they can do something different than you can does not mean they are entitled or spoiled. I just have to put that out there because many of you really feel that way. And I see it on Facebook, Instagram, social media, all these things that you guys are saying. So I want to clear the record. I have never flipped the pages of an encyclopedia. That does not mean that I am any less intelligent than someone who has. God bless you for having to do that. I've never had to do it. It doesn't make you any less intelligent. It doesn't make me any less intelligent. Just because I found the encyclopedia online. I've been to the library at Princeton and I had to find books and I scanned them. Would I do that today? No. Does that make me any less intelligent? No. So let's talk about it. 3 things I want you to hear. All right. Efficiency is not entitlement. Okay. That's number 1. Efficiency is not entitlement. Our generation or whomever, there's a generation that has mastered doing things quicker, not because we're spoiled, because we understand the value of efficiency. I have things to do. I have places to be. I don't have all day to do them. So I'm going to find the quickest way to make it happen. Does that make it the right way? No, that's just the way that I find to be the best way to get it done. Now, you may feel like, hey, you have another way to get it done. It's not a problem. All right. So some people had to work longer hours for the same results, but technology is a blessing. It's allowed us to streamline processes without reducing the quality of the outcome. That's important, without reducing the quality of the outcome. So examples, I really don't know how to fax. Does that change the fact that I am still a professional? No. Do I understand typing numbers and then sending it to someone? No. But I can email it. It doesn't make me any less. It doesn't make you any better. Come on, let's move on. All right. Number 2, innovation is responsibility, not rebellion. So if someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, let's try another way. Let's be innovative. Let's rethink this. It's not rebellion. It's actually being responsible and stewarding what has been given to them, right? So you want to really rethink your mindset. So if you think every time somebody comes to you and says, oh, let's think about another way. Oh, they're rebellious. No, it's not that. It's actually reimagining. It's actually rethinking. So every generation has used tools of its time, right? The tools of the day. When you think about to serve this present age, you don't want to serve this present age with tools that don't work for this present age. I love the story of David and when David says to Saul, I cannot go in these, right? Saul tries to give David his armor and David's like, yeah, this is cool. This worked for you. It doesn't work for me. I'm going to do what works for me And guess what? The results got done. So quick solutions don't mean that we lack depth. Just because we gave it quickly does not mean that we don't have depth. Let me tell you something here. I do not watch videos on normal speed. If I'm watching a YouTube video, I'm going right to the settings and I'm going to put it on 2 times the speed because I don't want to watch it at the normal speed. Does that make it right? No. Is that what's best for me? Yes. Do I lose any of the cognitive ability to accept what I am watching? No. All right. Example, online banking. I've never like consistently gone to a bank. I just go online and I bank online. But does that mean that the person who goes inside the bank is wrong? No, that's just the way that they like to do it. So stream processes do not make someone rebellious. Innovation is responsible, right? You think about telemedicine, digital entrepreneurship. These aren't shortcuts. They're just new frontiers of responsibility. This is the third one, and this is the one I love. I really wrote this down because I think it's important for people to hear. Speed can still carry substance. Doing things faster does not mean doing them carelessly. Just because you do it quick does not mean that there should be 1,000 typos. Just because you do them quick does not mean that it should have to have several revisions from the person that you're sending it to. So when you do it quickly, it should still have to have substance. So technology actually gives us more room to invest in creativities, relationship, and impact. I don't know about you, but sometimes I actually have other things to do. So I will rely on technology not to write for me, not to think for me, but I will rely on technology to help, right? To make sure that my substance is still there, right? So we're not doomed because of speed. We're positioned for influence because we can combine speed with excellence. It gives you room to do more, whether that's for the kingdom of God, whether that's for your organization, whether that's for medicine, whether that's for scheduling, whatever it is, it gives you the innovation and the thought process to do more. So sharing a message that once took years to spread through books or letters can now impact millions instantly via social media. That's not a bad thing, y'all. That's a good thing. When I think about the fact that you can turn on a camera and actually spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, now does that mean that everybody is responsible? No, it does not. But does that mean that there aren't people who are actually giving messages of hope, giving messages to help people, giving content that will help people grow? Some of my greatest growth measures are because of YouTube videos. We always joke about YouTube University, but that's a real thing. So I want us to stop saying all of this because you do things quickly, because you rely on technology that you don't know you should have been doing it like we've done it. Nah, that's cool, but you didn't do it like the people before you, and the people before you didn't do it like the people before them. So guess what? If you don't know how to do it, don't demonize what you don't understand. Here's the thing with this is what you can do. This is what we all can do. Ask. Because if I ever need to fax anything, I'm going to have to ask someone because I don't know how to do it. Here we grow again. I had to get that off my chest.